Welcome to Magnorail Echo Lakes Part 7. If you've been following this series from the beginning, you'll recollect that I've built over my original Echo Mountain layout so as to incorporate the new Magnorail system. And as you can see from the before and after photos, tearing it apart meant removing all the buildings, grasses, etc. for about 30% of the layout, with the new foam board just laid over the top of the other 70% with the roadways still intact. For those of you who have used static grass to scenic your layout, you'll recall how easy it is to spread the PVA glue, then use your applicator to stand the newly sown grass erect. Well, to remove said grass is a fairly simple process as well, but a bit messy. By merely saturating with water the area you're reclaiming and letting it soak in, it loosens the glue's grip and allows you to scrape the grass off. Regrettably, you cannot recycle these lawn clippings, or at least it's not worth trying. Once stripped of the grass, I removed all the fellow car system wires in the reclaimed roadway section, then proceeded to fill all the holes with filler, let it dry, and then sanded the whole lot smooth again. As the lake now occupies the larger part of the layout, I decided to cut into Echo Mountain and access the road that used to circulate under there and link it in with the new circuit as it came out of the mountain at the rear. Back to the lakes, I painted the foam board with darker parts around the chain pathways. However, in hindsight again, it was probably unnecessary if I'd done a better job on painting the acrylic sheet with more solid paints. Anyway, I laid the track into the router cavity and proceeded to secure it there with the screws provided, but ensuring a squirt of PVA foam glue went in first to make a good bond between the screw and foam baseboard. As this was all on a pretty tight timetable, I probably should have taken more time to get the painting of the acrylic sheet right. As I mentioned before, the one thing I'd do again was to use a thick acrylic house paint, as the craft paints I was using were too thin, and even used neat, they didn't give the blanket coverage needed to block out the outline of the track underneath. So after a few more applications, it eventually blocked the track out, but not really artistically. Despite all this, I think it didn't turn out too bad, and with the light shining on it, the lake's water came up reasonably well, but could have been better. Well, we're nearly there, with possibly one more video to go for now, so it's goodbye. Don't forget to subscribe and give a thumbs up or leave a comment if you've found this interesting. See you soon for video number 9, and happy modelling.